Hello friends, today I am doing my Illumicrate unboxing for January. I was going to smash it together with my Fairy Loot January box, but my latest email was saying that it's probably not going to be shipped until like the 10th of February latest, so I'm probably going to have to just smush that together with February's box. But nonetheless, I still have something to unbox today, and it is this. I did not know what this was until I opened it, and I saw this little leaflet peeking out and I was like, oh gosh, put it away, I don't want spoilers. So I didn't know if I missed an email or something to explain like what the sitch was, but apparently after I asked their customer support, it's just that they changed boxes or their box design or something, and there's like a worldwide cardboard shortage at the minute, so it's just in regular shipping until that gets sorted. So I had to write Illumicrate on it just in case my partner thought it was rubbish and chucked it out, and also to remind myself that that's what that box was, so I didn't go peeking. Anyway, it seems like January's theme is Royal Secrets, and it seems like it connects with next month's theme, February, which is Bad Blood. Do you know what? It doesn't. It's just because I thought, when I said Royal Secrets, I thought in my head I translated that as Royal Blood. So I was like, ooh, they're doing a thing with Royal Blood and Bad Blood. No, I'm seeing connections where there are none. Right, shall we just dive into the box? So, I think everything should still be packaged as well as it usually is. So, let's see. Oh, wow. Piece your own story. We hunt the flame. What is it, like a puzzle or something? It is. It's a puzzle. Oh my god. Okay, what an amazing first product in here. So we've got a puzzle for the book We Hunt the Flame, which I haven't read, but maybe I will. And I'm assuming you're making that picture. This is absolutely stunning. I love the design. It looks like a book. What a quirky idea. Like, this is so cool. I would never have thought of, one, having a puzzle with like characters from a book series or whatever, and two, making the box that contains said puzzle look like a book. That's bloody amazing. Like, look at all the detail. I'm sure it rings true to the actual novel. As I say, I've not read that one, so you guys will have to let me know, but I love that. Okay, really cool first product. Right, what else have we got in here? Oh, we've got some socks. Okay. Right, we have some fluffy white socks with a little cat on it. It kind of looks like a Sailor Mane cat because of the little design on the head, but I don't know where that's from either, but it's a cute design, definitely. And I guess, you know, it's still winter, so technically socks are still a thing. Socks are always a thing. Woolly fluffy socks are still a thing, I guess you would say. I can't wear fluffy socks overnight, really, because I get too hot easily, so I tend to not wear socks at all to bed. But during the days when I'm home and I need something on my feet, there we go. This is actually really soft, really soft. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a book that I've wanted to read as well. So this is The Never Tilting World. Oh my god, as a necklace. Oh, let me get it out of the packet. I'm actually right next to my little bin for once. This is very convenient. So let me show you this in all its glory. It actually tilts. Oh my god, that is absolutely beautiful. So no, I've not read this book, but it's been on my radar, and it's got like this beautiful like amethyst mountains almost, and a moon. Oh my god, and on the other side there's like a different design and different writing. Can you even see that? Oh my god, on the other side it's like sun and topaz gems and clouds. Oh my god, that's beautiful. So on the gold side it says, or the day side I guess you'd say, night and day rules from their two thrones. I think it might say the same thing. Yeah, night and day rule from their two thrones. So that's what it says on this beautiful gold chain. That's actually really stunning. Okay, I'm gonna have to get the book, read the book, so that I can appreciate this in all its glory. What else have we got in here? Oh wow, I was getting a bit worried because I thought at first this was like a phone case or something, and I was like, they haven't asked what model I've got, this is going to be bad. But I'm not actually sure what it is. What are you? Oh, I think you seat your phone on it, like a little stand. Excuse me, Elsa. Excuse me. So like, That would be really good actually for like TikToks and stuff, because I have this little thing, and it's so funny because I was thinking I really should use this more literally before I started filming, because it's right in front of me, and I was going to chuck my phone there but I forgot. But it's not sturdy enough for me to hold and film like that, so I like that. If I'm using it correctly, that is really cool. And it says "You're a Survivor" on it, and it's got this beautiful, it kind of looks like a secret garden kind of design to me, like all over it. Oh hey, reflection. That is so beautiful. Oh, that is so lovely. Okay, I like that. Oh, 2 books again. Blimey. Okay, okay. I think that's it, you know. Okay. So, we've got much less this time, but we do have 2 books by the looks of things. So, let me pick up this little note. Oh, there's no art on it either. Huh. Okay. I saw the thumbnail for Wanderer Ness's channel, and it said like disappointing box, but I hadn't clicked on the video because I didn't want spoilers. And I feel like it, like, where's all the art? Do you know what I mean? Like, the products are really cool, really good quality, but there's not many of them, and like usually these prints have cool artwork on it and stuff. Okay, this has told me the book. I shouldn't have read that. Usually they're kind of coy with what it is and not tell you the title name. But anyway, that's actually perfect though, because I really wanted to read this book and I have it on NetGalley. Okay, The Ivory Key. Oh my god. Okay, I've really been wanting to read this, by Howdee-haie. How comes it's got... How comes it has... Because I don't... This isn't the hardback, so... Usually it was the hardback that would have the note. Anyway, okay. This one, I was really intrigued. I hauled it like a couple of months ago through with NetGalley. So I'm glad I hadn't actually read it yet, because now I can read the paperback as well. But I didn't... Like, it didn't give me any, like, synopsis or anything in the little brief underneath. So I didn't really know what it was about. So, let's find out what it is. And also, this is really stunning. The oranges are... to die for, especially with that blue. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be, but okay. 4 siblings, a country in ruin, one quest to save them all. Vera is desperate to establish her legacy as a revered I'm going to butcher this word, I'm sorry, Maharani of Ashoka. But with the country's only quarry running out of magic, a precious resource that has kept Ashoka safe from conflict for centuries, she can no longer protect her citizens from the looming threat of war. It was just like right here. Vera's only hope is to find a mysterious artifact of legend, the Ivory Key. But in order to retrieve it, she must reunite with her estranged siblings, who have taken very different paths. Vera, Ronak, Caleb and runaway Rhea each have something to gain from finding the Ivory Key, and even more to lose if they fail. But with each sibling harbouring secrets, the very thing that brought them together could tear apart their family and their world for good. Okay, yeah, that sounds amazing. Oh, beautiful designs. This is like a really stunning paperback actually. Okay, I will read the note after I read this, just in case it spoils. I don't know if the book could be by the same author, but I don't know. Oh, I thought it was the Atlas 6 at first, but then I was confused because they've just released it as like their edition of it, and I was like, why would they then include it in this, because then wouldn't people get duplicates if they bought that? Anyway, we have, oh, it's another naked book. Is this a thing they're doing going forward? Because they had, what's the one I just read, A Marvellous Light, and that was like a strange naked cover. It kind of had like a plastic sheet over it. This is called This Woven Kingdom. Oh, by Tahira Mafi. I haven't read any of her books before, so this will be interesting. They've never really called to me, to be honest. But this says, clashing empires, forbidden romance, and a long-forgotten queen destined to save her people. To all the world, Eliza is a disposable servant, not the long-lost heir to an ancient Jin kingdom, forced to hide in plain sight. The Crown Prince Cameron has heard the prophecies foretelling the death of his king, but he could never have imagined that the servant girl with the strange eyes, the girl he can't put out of his mind, would one day soon uproot his kingdom and the world. Okay, this is a really stunning edition. Navy blue. It's like blue is the edges kind of theme this time round. I'm getting the royal vibes. Oh, and here's the little sheet. Excellent. Okay. Oh wow. Bees? There's a lot of bees. Oh wow. Signed by the author. This is a beautiful book. Like the additions, like all the designs. It makes me want to like scribble on it and draw on it and stuff. Oh wow. God, she's got so many books. I've not read any of them. I've never really been interested in the what's it even called? The Unravel Me series. Is that what they're called? The Shatter Me series. I'm just, yeah, it's never really called to me. Okay, right. Let's read this for the Iron Key. So, dear Illumicrate readers, I'm so thrilled to be sharing this stunning special edition of my debut YA fantasy with you. The Ivory Key is my take on the classic Princess Must Bring Magic Back to a World story, but with a few twists. Magic in Ashoka is a physical resource, and in order to get more, 4 dysfunctional royal siblings must piece together and follow ancient clues left behind by a dangerous and mysterious secret society. The book is part family drama, part special treasure hunt, but the idea really began with how I conceived the magic in this world. Growing up, I most often saw magic as something passed down through long lineages, and those families with magical blood rarely looked like mine. So when I sat down to write my book, I knew one thing for certain. I wanted to write about magic that anyone... Elsa, why are you biting me for? Oh, ow. Stop it. Ow. I wanted to write about magic that anyone could learn to use. Magic that was a skill channeled through hard work and creativity, not inherent privilege. I filled the book with a lot of what I love about India: centuries-old forts, extravagant festivals, traditional art forms and regional food. And while the book doesn't follow the cultural or mythological traditions of any one specific state, the temples are largely inspired by Dravidian architecture, which originates in South India, where my family is from. Though there are slow burn romances and epic friendships, at its core this was always a love letter to the messy, complicated family dynamics of shows like the originals, as well as the clever puzzles featured in movies like the Indiana Jones films and National Treasure. Those were my favourite kinds of stories growing up, and getting to write a similar one with Indian characters has been the most joyful experience. I hope you enjoy reading it as much as I loved writing it. Oh, that's lovely. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie, I'm more excited for the bonus book than I am for the, like, main course. Because this is one that I've been wanting to read for ages anyway. Not for ages, since it debuted, like since it came out. And it also has like a little note here. I didn't even realise to look in. Oh. Welcome to Ashoka, a land of crumbling ruins, secret societies and ancient mysteries lurking around every corner. I hope you enjoy your stay, and remember, you get to make your own destiny. That's lovely. And then let's read the note for this Woven Kingdom. Oh wow, this is the artwork. That's stunning. This is the reverse. Right, this one says, Dear Illumicrate reader, for as long as I can remember, I've been immersed in stories and fairy tales steeped in and inspired by Western mythology. Growing up, so much of what I read was inspired by Greek, Roman and Norse legends. Depictions of the devils were more often than not a derivation of myth and lore inspired by Christian literature and scripture. I've dearly loved these stories. I enjoyed them immensely, lost myself in their pages, kept them close to my heart. I was in fact so deeply saturated in these narratives that for a very long time I'd grown blind to the potency of my own person, to my own point of view. In my youth there existed precious few mirrors in media. Scarce were the stories that reflected the colours and textures of my own life. When building novels I learned not to reach for inspiration from my own culture or from the stories and myths that saturated my memories. This was a mistake. Mine, like so many others, has been a journey of relearning myself, reclaiming my voice and recognising the value of my own perspective. I began to unravel this knotted thinking with my 2 middle grade novels, Furthermore and Witchwood, both of which were inspired by Iranian and Islamic traditions, and which I took immense joy in writing. In this Woven Kingdom, I dove deeper. I aimed with this novel to build worlds and magical systems even more robust, more sweeping and tactile. Here too, I drew upon the essential texts, myths and religious stories that informed my life. I was inspired in particular by the Shamana, a literary masterpiece by the esteemed Persian poet Ferdowsi. Written over the course of 30 years, it contains 50,000 rhyming couplets, quo, and is not only one of the longest epic poems in history, but one of the most definitive to the cultural identities of Iranians worldwide. 2. I drew inspiration from Islamic texts and stories, and of jinn in particular. The specifics of jinn are highly debated and discussed among Muslims. Different sects view them differently and have contrasting stories to tell. Please note that none of what I've created here is canonical. Why can't I say that? Canonical. Nor should it be interpreted as part and parcel of any religion. I took creative liberties with all elements of this story to create a work of fiction heavy with metaphor, bright with feeling, and that reflects the hybridity of my own experiences, the melange of East and West. This Woven Kingdom is my longest, most ambitious book to date. I hope you all enjoy this first book in my new fantasy series. Howdee-haie. Yeah, it's kind of a chunker, isn't it? So, very similar text from these authors saying, you know, they wanted to see more of themselves and their culture and heritage within fantasies and tropes and stuff, which I love. So I'm really hoping I enjoy both of these. So let's get into, very quickly, some information about everything. So, We Hunt the Flame puzzle story. Our latest puzzle story features Zafira and Nasira from We Hunt the Flame, by Lizaya Blackbird and Chatty Nora. Then we have Under the Orange Tree Socks, designed by Alicia Ramos Castillo. Keep cozy this winter with these cute fluffy socks inspired by the Priory of the Orange Tree. It threw me off at first when it just said Under the Orange Tree Socks, and then I was like, wait, no, it is Priory, and then I was like, yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, that's what they are. Stunning. Then we have You're a Survivor phone holder, which I have buried somewhere. I was correct, it is a phone holder. Fabulous. By No Ned's Designs. This super handy phone holder is inspired by the Prison Healer, which I recently bought a copy of. Fabulous. Perfect. And then we have the Night and Day Spinning Pendant, artwork by Joanne Palmer. This stunning spinning pendant necklace is inspired by the Never Tilting World. And yes, so it tells you about the photo challenges and the 2 books. So this Woven Kingdom is the featured book, and then the Ivory Key is the second book. So size wise, it's not the most impressive that I've seen. And I don't know, I just felt like it started at a high, like I was really excited for the goodies, but then it just stopped. I understand it's because, you know, you've got the 2 books, but I feel like last time we had 2 books there were still more goodies in there. I don't know if they were like catch-ups from when they were missed from previous boxes or what, but I don't know, it seemed a little bit underwhelming in what was involved. However, I'm very excited for this one, but I'm not too, like, I don't know when I'd get to that. I probably won't like carry on. I probably won't like be involved in the read along for this. I'm not that interested. I would like to give it a go, but I've never really been intrigued by any of Tahira Mafi's works, which is weird because I mean they've got complete different vibes, but her husband Ransom Riggs, I love his Miss Peregrine's books, so I don't know, I should give her a go. I don't know, being in love, bleed into each other a little bit with some of the themes and some of the stuff that they like. I don't know. So we'll give it a go eventually. I'm just not in any rush. I enjoyed all the extra goodies. Again, not read any of the extra goodie stuff except for the Priory of the Orange Tree. And I have the Prison Healer. So, you know, kind of 2 out of 4 is not too bad. But yeah, I don't know. This is a bit of a weird box to review. I like the products, but it was lacking. It was lacking. And the standout, you know, big feature book just doesn't really interest me that much. So bit of a weird box this time round, especially for January. I'm hoping February is more like a knock the ball out of the park kind of vibe. But yes, let me know if you got this box as well, and if you're having a bit of a confused mixed emotions, I'd love to know your thoughts and feelings. But for now, I shall speak to you in another video soon. Bye!